Now to our continuing coverage of a heartbreaking case out of Fayette County. Scientists are now responding to the discovery of human remains authorities believe could belong to one-year-old Kahleb Collins. ABC 3340's Gracie Johnson consulted with a forensic expert about the case to explain the science. Gracie?
Muriel, the remains have not yet been identified as Kahleb Collins, but the Fayette County Sheriff's Office says the discovery was made near a burn pile on the property where the Collins family lived. I spoke with a forensics expert to discuss the work it takes to make that critical confirmation.
There's certain things a forensic anthropologist would make note of, and when we're developing as young ones, our bones, our skeleton, let's say that, looks completely different when we're one.
Investigators believe Kahleb Collins had been missing since around September 2024, but no one reported the toddler missing until December after his father and sister died in a car crash. Since then, the Fayette County Sheriff's Office has conducted multiple searches of the family's property. Last week, investigators confirmed human remains were found near a burn pile. Though the remains have not yet been officially identified, they say they believe them to be Kahleb's.
Could you describe what it looked like?
Very small. Very small.
So, like, I could not identify it as a human bone?
No.
If you've got a sheriff that's saying that just to eyeball it and you can't make it out whether or not it's human remains, you have to think that charring is extensive. There's not going to be a lot left. I hope that there is. I pray that there is. But this is going to be quite extensive. And the thing about it is, if this is a one-year-old, their bodies are so incredibly fragile.
So could getting a positive DNA identification be challenging?
I would imagine, given the time and given these circumstances, remember, burn pit, I'd be very surprised if there was any soft tissue left. And that includes internal organs. So it's going to be an uphill battle for them. And again, that goes back to, I think, one of the big questions. If it is this child, how did this precious baby die?
ABC 3340 captured drone video of the Collins property, including the area near the burn piles, in January. Forensics expert Joseph Scott Morgan reviewed the footage and says it may offer the public more than meets the eye.
Take a real close look at them, because you can appreciate the amount of activity around there, how frequently it's used perhaps.
Wendy Bailey and John Bailey, Kahleb's mother and grandfather, both remain in custody, facing charges in connection to Kahleb's abuse and disappearance. Prosecutors are now working to hold them without bond under Anaya's law. Muriel.
All right, Gracie, thank you. Now, we do have Gracie's full interview with forensic expert Joseph Scott Morgan online right now at abc3340.com. You can also download our free ABC 3340 app for the latest developments on this story.